Alright, are y'all ready? Oh, I was pushing the button. Are you ready? I have your Monday Night Raw. The Monday before Extreme Rules, May 16, 2016. Results just for you guys. AJ Styles kicks off Raw. He's interrupted by Roman Reigns. They are hyping their Extreme Rules match this weekend. Out come Usos and Gallows. There's a lot of shouting, a lot of pushing, and that's how we start off Monday Night Raw. First match up, we have Cesaro versus Sami Zayn. We have Miz and KO on commentary. They interfere, so out comes Shane O'Mac saying, alright, let's make this a tag team match. Out comes Stephanie McMahon saying, you know what, let's make it KO teaming up with Sami Zayn versus Miz teaming up with Cesaro. Let's change it up. But we get a hell of a kick from Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens pick up the win. After this, we have the debut of, well, is it a debut? Because Epico and Primo been in the WWE, but their new debut. The Shining Star of Puerto Rico, Epico and Primo versus, I don't know who those guys were. Maybe you can tell me who they were fighting. But Epico and Primo win with their tag team Shining Star finisher. They looked pretty good. I kept wanting to say, ole, when they hit their moves, but I'll stop doing that. After this, we have Ambrose in the ring, and he is challenging Jericho to an Extreme Rules match. All of a sudden, this creepy music starts playing, and this steel cage starts descending from the ceiling. And Dean Ambrose wants to have an asylum match with Jericho. There was a straitjacket, there was Mitch the Plant, there was like a barbed wire 8x10, I don't know, piece of wood. It was giant. Yeah, it looked pretty crazy. I actually really liked this segment. I thought Dean Ambrose like nailed it, and Jericho was perfect, and that really, like, I was just watching it and just like, this is going to be a hell of a match at Extreme Rules, so I'm really looking forward to that. After this, we have Becky versus Dana Brooke, and Dana Brooke gets Becky with the pin for the win. Then we have the moment we've been waiting for. It feels like months and months and months and months have built up for this. R-Truth and Goldust finally together versus Tyler Breeze and Fandango, and really, they lost. R-Truth accidentally hits Goldust, and the other team gets the pin and the win. But it looks like R-Truth and Goldust are going to stick it out together, so we'll see what happens next time. After this, we have a New Day segment. They got a time machine. It was like all Doctor Who-like. They were in the TARDIS, and they were going back to the past, and they were still our WWE World Tag Team Champions, even though they were like back in the past and there was no cell phones and it was like boring, making fun of the vaudevillains, and they actually get attacked by the vaudevillains that leave them devastated in the ring. So we'll see what happens at Extreme Rules with these guys. We have Usos versus Anderson and Gallows. We have Roman Reigns in Usos corner, AJ Styles in Anderson and Gallows corner. Jey Uso hits a super splash for the win, but then after the match, AJ Styles grips the chair and he's getting ready to hit Roman Reigns, but he hesitates, and Roman Reigns gets up and he doesn't hesitate. He hits AJ Styles with that chair, but AJ Styles does eventually pick up that chair, beat Roman Reigns with it, and then performs the Styles Clash to Roman Reigns on said chair. So it's a pretty cool segment. After this, we have Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio, and Rusev is backstage destroying Sin Cara, brings them down the entrance ramps, just crushing Sin Cara ringside. Alberto Del Rio hits this nasty backstabber on Kalisto for the win. And then Rusev decides to put Kalisto in the accolade in the center of the ring. And then for the main event, we have the Women's Championship contract signing. Steph O'Mac. She was saying Steph O'Mac. Stephanie McMahon and Shane O'Mac with Charlotte, Ric Flair, and Natty. And as they're signing the contract, the stipulation in it is that if Ric Flair comes out during this match, like peeks his head out on the entrance ramp or anything like that, Charlotte will forfeit her WWE Women's Championship. She will just forfeit. She hands it over. Ric Flair is livid about the stipulation. He is so angry. He starts taking off his watch. He's dancing around, hitting himself. He's like getting up in Shane O'Mac's face. Shane O'Mac's like, I got too much respect for you, man. I won't hit you. And Stephanie McMahon's like, I don't have that much respect for you. Slaps him in the face. Charlotte gets angry, starts walking towards Stephanie McMahon, and Natty takes her out, puts her in the sharpshooter, and we get Charlotte tapping to end Monday Night Raw. The Raw before Extreme Rules. It was good. There were some parts I liked. Some parts were decent. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. And yeah, I will see you champs in the next one. Bye.